The Leadership Toolbox is meant to help you as a leader manage your group. When you go to the Canyon Ridge homepage, go to the upper left-hand corner and click on Login. When you do this, it takes you to the login page. If you know your login ID and password, please enter it here. If you need to create an account in order to get a login ID and password, you can click Create an Account, or if you've forgotten your password or your login ID, you can click on the links at the bottom of the page. Once you have your login ID and password, click on Sign In. This takes you back to the Canyon Ridge homepage. You then scroll to the bottom of the page and under Tools, click on Leadership Toolbox. Once you're into the Leadership Toolbox, the first page it opens up to is Manage My Group. Now, as a group leader, all the groups that you are a leader over are listed here. If you're a leader over one group, you'll have one group listed. If you lead multiple groups, they will be listed here. Or if you're a community leader or a staff member like myself, you will have a lot of groups listed here. What you do is you click on your group to get into the information about that group. So I clicked on the test group. Now when I open up this page, the first thing at the top is this white box, which gives me all the information about my group. If I want to edit the details, I can go to Edit Details, and it will let me edit things about my group, such as the leader of my group, the name of my group, the place where my group meets. You can choose another group member if you meet at a member's house other than the leader. You can select the topic that your group is studying, the day of the week that you meet, the start and end time for your group. You can even select the age group that your group targets. So say your group is a bunch of 30-year-olds, you can actually select 30 from here. You can also put notes in about your group that will let people know a little bit more about what's going on in your group. You can then click Update. This will then go back to this main page. When you scroll to the bottom of the page, you will find a roster of the people listed in your group. Now, in this roster, you can do several things. If someone is no longer part of your group and you want to remove them from your group, you can click on the red X beside their name, and it will delete them from your roster. If you want to add a new person to your group, please go down here to the icon that has a person with a green plus symbol and click on that icon. What this does is it opens up another window where you can input the information about the person you're adding to your group. The first thing you're going to do is type in your name as a leader. You're going to select the type of group that you are. You're then going to enter the person's name, and if they have a spouse, you're going to enter it here. Then you're going to enter more contact information about them, such as their address, their phone numbers, their email address. Please enter in as much of this information as you have available. Once you've done this, you will hit Submit. What happens is this form is then given over to our data entry, and they will take time and they will find this person and add them to your group. Please note that it can take up to 2 weeks to process this data. That is how you add and delete people from your group. Another thing that you can do here is you can click on this envelope down underneath your group, and it will actually send an email to everyone in your group. You can also click on the icon for Excel, and it will export the data that is listed here on your roster into an Excel spreadsheet. Now, this group does not have any pending members. If it did, there would be a box here in the middle of this page. For more information on the Group Finder system and what it means to have a pending registration, please check out our video on Group Finder. It's also listed in our YouTube page. Now, as we scroll to the top of the page, we can see several other links that we have here in the Leadership Toolbox. The next link is for curriculum for my group. Now, when we go to this page, you'll notice at this point it says Coming Soon. We don't have any curriculum ideas listed for you at this time, but this will be coming. And when it does, there will be lists of different curriculums that are available based on the type of group that you are. If you have a group curriculum that you thought was really good you can let us know about it here at the bottom of this page. The next tab that you can click on is Resources for the Leader. Here you can find things like our Leadership Challenge brochure, which is a thing that we do every year where we give the what is coming for the church kind of talk. And if you want to click on that, you can find that out. That will help you know a little bit better about where the church is going. Also, we have some other links in here and resources that will help you grow your group and disciple them in a deeper way. Now, at the bottom, we have the first responders. These are things that we have around Canyon Ridge that are resources that are available for people in your group. Counseling, pastor on call, weddings and funerals. Click into our financial ministry so that you can get connected with our FPU classes or something like that. There's also links about membership and baptism here as well. All of these resources are meant to help you as a leader be as effective as you can be. Now, the Leadership Toolbox is a very important tool. We ask for you as a group leader to log in just once a month, even if it's just for a couple minutes, and keep your group up to date. This helps us as a church know who are the people who are in a group, who are the people who are not in a group anymore, so that we can make sure that every person who comes to Canyon Ridge is getting connected and is being discipled to grow closer to Christ. You as a group leader are on the front lines of helping us do this. Thank you for leading, and please let us know if you have any questions. God bless.